Greenland, an icy, resource-dense island with strategic importance, has long captured the imaginations of nations worldwide. This speech will explore Greenland's recent journey towards independence, the historical context of U.S. interest in acquiring Greenland, and recent events surrounding Donald Trump's proposal to acquire Greenland. Now, let's talk about Greenland's path towards independence. First off, here's some background. According to Britannica Encyclopedia, Greenland is the world's largest island and an autonomous territory of Denmark. It is approximately 56,000 people. It's currently on track for independence from Denmark. Now, how is it on track for independence? So in 1979, they were granted internal autonomy from Denmark. This allowed them to have their own economy and to run themselves. In 2009, it was a Self-Government Act that allowed for a full government of Greenland. This laid the groundwork for future independence. Now, there is one major concern that many people have, is Greenland's dependence on Denmark's financial aid, which is seen as an economic stability issue. Researchers combat this idea by saying that Greenland has many resources in the ice in order to stimulate their own economy. They have oil in the Arctic waters, lots of minerals and metals underneath the ice. Now, let's talk about the U.S. offer to Denmark for Greenland in 1946. According to the Times Magazine, President Harry Truman's administration offered $100 million for Greenland. Now, this is huge strategic importance for during the Cold War because of its proximity to the Arctic and the Arctic defense. Before that time, in 1941, Thule Air Base was established as a key American military installation. Now, this signifies how Greenland's role as a strategic hub for Arctic defense is extremely important in the world. Now, let's talk about Donald Trump's current proposal to purchase Greenland. So in 2019 and 2024, President Donald Trump publicly expressed interest in buying Greenland. In 2019, however, he was met with strong rejection from the Danish and Greenlandic governments. Now, why would he want Greenland in the first place? So first off, let's talk about the natural resources of Greenland. According to Greenland's Institute of Natural Resources, Greenland holds rare resources such as coal, ruby, graphite, and uranium. They also hold other resources such as gold, silver, copper, lead, zinc, and many more. There's also large oil deposits in the Arctic waters. Now, however, the Institute cites many environmental concerns with mining, especially in the uranium department. So according to the Committee of Uranium Mining in Virginia, uranium mining, processing, and reclamation in Virginia have the potential to affect surface water quality and quantity, groundwater quality and quantity, and soils, air quality, and biota. Now, the image I have presented in front of you guys shows a picture of a uranium mine in Australia. Now, this picture was published by the Nuclear Energy Agency and taken by Rhonda W. It exemplifies how the uranium mining has a huge landscape effect, as well as its groundwater and soil effects in the regions. Now, another reason Trump has interest other than the resources is U.S. Arctic dominance amid rising geopolitical competitions around the globe. If the U.S. were to get Greenland, we'd have full control of the Arctic area. Now, how can Trump do this overall to get Greenland? According to Political News, Trump can buy, take, or strike a deal. So first is buy. If Greenland were to become independent, Greenlanders could agree to be bought out by the U.S. This is not likely, but it is possible. Now, second is he could take Greenland itself. Now, military force could cause huge conflicts in the region as well as across the globe, so this is highly unlikely. And finally, he could strike a deal. So post-independence Greenland will have to defend itself since they don't have the military from Denmark. Now, a deal would allow for military control in exchange for Greenland's protection. Now, in conclusion, Greenland's journey towards independence, historical U.S. interests, and Donald Trump's proposal highlight the island's heavy importance on a global scale. As climate change reshapes the Arctic and global powers fight for influence, Greenland's future remains highly important, not just for its people, but for the globe. Thank you.